This is terrible. This is another bad example of Nancy Pelosi's leadership. And this isn't the first time that her husband did this. He bought stock options ahead of all the big tech hearings. And, of course, nothing happened there. So Nancy Pelosi is the ultimate insider.
Fox Business correspondent Hillary Vaughn is live for us on Capitol Hill. Hillary, two quick questions. It's 1 to 5 million. Can we do a drill down on how much? And second of all, Nvidia, did I say it right?
It's Nvidia, Harris, and you're right. It is in the $1 to $5 million range. That's what the format that the disclosure form, when they submit these to the House saying, I bought this stock in June. So it gives that price range. We don't know the exact valuation of the purchase, but it is over $1 million. And this is not the first time that Mr. Pelosi's stock trades have come into question and sparked questions about a conflict of interest. Mr. Pelosi did disclose that he bought at least $1 million in stocks from a major chip maker, Nvidia, in June. They make chip systems for cars, robots, and other technology. That's relevant because Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer is trying to get the CHIPS bill across the finish line in the next week or so. That bill would give about $15 billion in aid to the chip industry. But Speaker Pelosi's spokesperson tells me this about the purchase. The Speaker does not own any stocks. As you can see from the required disclosures with which the Speaker fully cooperates, these are transactions marked SP for spouse. The Speaker has no prior knowledge or subsequent involvement in any transactions. But some lawmakers are saying this is proof why lawmakers and their spouses should not be able to trade stock while in office.
This stinks to high heaven, and as the American people are suffering, as they're looking at their investments continuing to plummet, the fact that the Pelosis are profiting, it just doesn't smell right. And frankly, it is one of the commitments of Republicans in a majority to make sure that we have the correct rules in place, to make sure that there's no malfeasance, and to make sure that members of Congress and their family members, particularly their spouses, are not able to profit at all over these types of investments.
There are 3 House proposals that would prevent lawmakers and their spouses from trading stock while in office. And even though it may not be the lawmaker themselves making the trade, critics of stock trades while lawmakers are in office argue that they can still financially benefit from a well-timed and politically strategic trade from their spouse. And of course, lawmakers have the power to vote up or down a bill that could make that investment significantly a lot more valuable and benefit from a big return on whatever they're investing in. Harris?
It just looks bad, too, right? I mean, it just looks hypocritical for really, really rich people to continue to lead the way that they think that we need to be led and live with hypocrisy.